Oh shucks. I accidentally cut it.
Oh no.
Hello! Continuing where we left off, I have made a separate video on how I made these Filipinianas. If that is something that you want to learn, go ahead and check that video out and then come back here to see how the rest of the process went. Our lovely bride is gonna wear this Filipiniana for her reception. Mini skirt version of our design, Flora, from our contemporary collection. She shared with me that she's gonna be wearing it while dancing tinikling. It's important to take note of that as a designer because we want to make our brides look and feel beautiful and represent their heritage, but we also want it to be functional as well. For the mini skirt, we're not gonna make it too tight. We're gonna give her some space and room for her to be able to move. She feels comfortable where if she jumps or anything like that, she doesn't feel like her bust is not supported or it feels like it's gaping, and we don't want her to feel exposed. So that is some of the things that we need to think of when we are designing. Let's go! The corset patterns that we were working on beforehand, and now they're ready. These are all the patterns for the corset and for the skirt. So we are gonna sew right sides together. I'm gonna start with the darts from the skirt and then sew the corset piece by piece. Let's go! By the way, if you are wondering how I am getting these shots, innovation. That's the word, innovation. Quite easy. You have to be resourceful. I'm gonna start sewing. Just stretch her back a little bit. The lining. And now we're gonna move on to sewing the actual fabric. Do all of that again for the second time around. So all of this is pinned at the moment. This is the first one and this is the second skirt. So there are the same pattern, the same fabric, but we only want to make sure that there's 2 layers, for a cleaner finish, and also to make sure that the fabric is not see-through. Iron this and we're gonna put it on the mannequin afterwards. Let's go. Now we're gonna sew this together, but before we do that, I'm gonna press this so that it is seamless. So far, this is what we have for the corset. You end up with this shape, which is the undercut of the bust. So this is how I press the seams open. Top stitch it on each side and then trim the excess and then put the boning. So I made a notch here. It is meant to go on this seam here. Later on, it pays off when you make your preparations even from the beginning in the pattern making in the paper, because it always makes it much more easier. What you sew now won't be a problem later. And I guess that you could apply that in life. I'm just pinning it in place and then I'm going to sew. Update, and this is what we have so far. We have pressed and sewn the lining skirt and the actual skirt on the outside, and then the corset is ready to add bonings. Corset cups as well are ready to be sewn. We've made a lot of progress in a short amount of time. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and take a break. And this is also a reminder for you, if you are working and you feel like you need to take a break, just take the break. Be loving to yourself and know when it's time to stop and rest for a little bit and fuel up. And then later on, when you get back to your work, you're gonna be more effective compared to if you continue and you're hungry and you're tired and you're burnt out. Just a little reminder for you. A gentle reminder, if you will. Okay, see you later. The lighting in my studio is a bit dark. It's because it's already 5:40. Usually I finish workday around 5 so that I could have that work and life balance. I'm so much in the zone, and when you're in the zone, I don't know if you've felt this, when you're in the zone you just want to keep going and you don't want to stop, and it's actually quite enjoyable. So I'm gonna set a time around 6:30. I'm gonna finish up for tonight, continue what I left off tomorrow. We are working on the corset at the moment, and so far we got it. Let's see how much we can do in less than an hour. So far, we have the corset ready, adding those cups, and we're gonna do that right now. So let's sew them on. This is what it looks like at the moment. Liking how it's looking. But there's just something about corsetry that looks very beautiful, even though it's unfinished. One, install, so it looks like this. This is what we have. The knee skirt is also finished, and there's already a zipper on it. I've sewn it earlier because my camera battery died. So let's put it on. Very happy with how it is turning out. The reason why the lace is only on the upper part of the cup is because the design has that kind of like drape. This is actually going to be covered. Back, we need to install the corset and then a ribbon here so that the Filipiniana sleeves don't fall sideways like that. This is what she looks like. Really love the big flowers. This is what makes Flora Flora. So yeah, 6:15 and I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym, and I might take you along with me. Let's go. We're back for the second day. I'm quite positive that we will be able to finish this dress today because it's like 80% finished. Let's go. Oh shucks. I accidentally cut it. Oh no. I'm gonna fix this. Before, after. And there's a boning sewn as well here that is hidden and sewed in a way where it looks seamless. That is the beauty of couture. So I like double layering these because I just feel like it's a little bit sturdier. So in total I am cutting 8. Because they are curved, because they come like this, what I will do later on is I'm gonna steam them just a little bit. See the difference? So we're just gonna keep doing that. So now that all of our 3 components are ready, from the skirt to the corset and the sleeves, we are gonna work our way up and start by attaching the skirt and the corset. Iron this. It'll be smooth sailing because we're just going to be adding the flowers and then just a little hooks and labels, little stuff, but makes a big difference. I'm going to do the other one. We are almost complete, so this is what it looks like. After sewing the sleeves on, we're gonna put it on the mannequin and we're gonna start draping the flowers. The first one that we're gonna do is we're gonna add the eyelets on the other side. Last night we didn't add enough, so I went out today and bought some. Let's go. Nice naman. I am really enjoying doing this vlogging thing and filming everything. If you are a Filipina bride who would want to get a custom dress or would like to work with me, I will link my website down on the description box below. We will get in touch. I have helped Filipina brides all over the world represent and honor their heritage without having to sacrifice their dream dress vision through Filipiniana couture, such as these ones you see over here. If you are a Filipina bride who is interested in working with me and you need help for your dream dress with a cultural touch, I will link my website on the description box below and then we could get in touch. I'll see you on the next video.